Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 1726 of What You Up To Now, documenting the journey as I transition from the brick and mortar corporate world of business to the online world of business. And today, for a couple pieces of content I created for the annual challenge, we did the relationship paradox. And I always think of my parents when I think of the relationship paradox, although when I think of the perfect relationships, because they had just like my mom's parents, they had a model relationship. And my dad's parents probably had a great marriage too. I just don't know, because my grandma died when I was like 3 years old. I was pretty little, 3 or 4. And so I didn't get to interact with them as much as a couple as I did my grandparents, who were married, nearly 70, maybe more than that. Both lived into their 90s, well into their 90s. My grandpa died at 92. And my grandma died at just shy of 100. She was like a month shy of 100 years old. So great examples throughout my entire life of an incredible significant other relationship. Now, mine didn't work out that well, but that was on me. That was my choosing the wrong person for me. And we do that, right? We choose the wrong people in relationships, both friendships and businesses and significant others and acquaintances. Sometimes we trust people that we probably shouldn't trust, but for whatever reason, that's a lesson that we need to learn. So the relationship paradox today basically says that, I'm going to read it so I don't mess it up. The best way to meet someone else is to not need to be with someone else. So if we need to be with somebody, if we need something, we have this desperate nature about us. That's why it's easy for salespeople to sniff us out. If we are searching for something or want to solve a problem, it's easy for people to offer us that solution, because they can sense that we need the solution that they have to offer. So we talked about that today, and then I shared 50 different ways to, if you're in a new place or in a new situation, to actually build relationships. And not just significant other relationships, but friendships. And I actually used Eeyore and Winnie the Pooh as my example for when we were talking about a match made in heaven, which was our idiom to coincide with this particular paradox for our Supersize Your Business for Female Entrepreneurs group. And basically talked about and gave some tips on my experience picking business partners. And if you pick the right business partner, or if you get involved with and partner with, meaning you might do a joint venture or you might just do projects with certain people, if you pick the right people, you will supersize and grow your business. If you pick the wrong people, it could actually destroy your business. I've been in relationships and businesses that actually killed the businesses. Don't like to talk about those very much. I learned a lot of lessons from those that I carried forward, so it hasn't repeated itself. Have I found new ways to pick the wrong people to kill businesses? Yes. Will I continue to? I hope not, but I might. So I shared 4 tips on making sure that you include these things or have these things in your relationships, because it gives them a much greater chance of succeeding. And those are: set clear expectations and create clear expectations with one another. And we should do that in all of our relationships and in everything that we do, right? We should make sure that people know what they can expect from us and that what we can expect from them. We should consider anyone we get involved with part of the team for whatever thing we're doing or creating or whatever project. And some people come in and out of our life for a short period of time. Most people come in and out of our life for a really short period of time, and just on a project or for different periods basis. Sometimes we need a best friend, sometimes we don't. Sometimes we need a business partner, sometimes we don't. Sometimes we need a significant other, sometimes we don't. Give the relationship, any relationship, room to grow and expand, and allow each other to learn in that relationship. And then finally, make honesty, transparency, trustworthiness, truthfulness absolutely foundational in your relationships. Now, I've yet to find relationships, any type of relationships, that are based on dishonesty, mistrust, or secrets that work out in the long run. They might work out for a really short time, for maybe a project here and a project there. Do you really want to do business or be involved with people like that? I don't. It's up to each of us to decide, of course, but I choose not to. So those are just my 4 tips. Weekend here in my neck of the woods. It snowed yesterday, so I've got some projects I need to really put into high gear to make sure that they're taken care of before it gets really snowy and cold out. If I can help you in any way, ask. Otherwise, I will be with you tomorrow. Have a fantastic day.